Ah, baby, yeah. We are in here. We in here. And we've been gone for a minute, but y'all know what to do. Drop them 5 minutes. Drop that fire. Do. Drop that fire. Mm-hmm. We back. Yeah, Mercedes, welcome back. We back in this thing. We live, baby. Yeah. How your mama now? Yeah.
I go to
tag a friend to tag another friend. Yo, gang. We in here. Come on, y'all. What's goody? Get the tagging. Oh yeah, I'm about to start getting on this tagging, and bagging.
We smoke half a pipe of breakfast.
What the fuck?
We smoke half a pipe of breakfast. I'm about to drink some daggone water, bro.
There you go. Just tag a whole bunch of people. Hit your people. Tag about 30. Jamie, what's good, Jamie? Hey, I see y'all coming in here, man. When y'all come in, so I know you there. Y'all got us this Wednesday. Did you miss me? What's good, Clear? That's what I like to see. You tag when they come right in.
You smoke half a pint of breakfast.
Well, y'all pushing P, we pushing DGT. When the smoke clears, you can understand what's wrong or right. Get the tag in. Get the problem with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's your birthday.
Oh man, what's going on, y'all? Y'all
What's
good?
Brother, what's good with you?
What's good with y'all, man? What's good in the hood? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I forgot my water, so I'm still at 9 a.m., y'all. By the end of this show, y'all gonna help me get to this joint. Anytime somebody say something funny, I gotta get to the next line.
Yes, sir. I like that idea.
I guess anytime I laugh, I gotta get to the next line. At 9 a.m. right here, y'all. Get up in here. Yo, Jamie, we been good, man. We finna explain to y'all what happened, man, while we been on hiatus like that. See, what happened was... Good, man. We finna explain to y'all what
See what happened was.
Hey. What's good, man?
Jamie said, "What up? How y'all been? What up, Jamie? We've been good. We've been good.
We've been in this thing. Good.
Man, fire emoji coming from Nino Brown. What up, Nino Brown? Fire emojis.
Yeah, I literally laughed so hard at this because I forgot I left this to you. What?
Hey, yo, Bashir, man. Percy, man. Hey, get me back, man. I got some business we need to tend to, man. You know, keep doing your thing with your music, man. You know, things going good. You looking good, brother. You looking good. Your hairline even looking better, man. Hey, just hit me back, man. It's the barber, man.
This dude funny. This is the reason I don't read voicemails, man. You know where I got that?
That was you, Rashawn?
That was me. You know, like, yo, this Percy, man. You doing good, man. Keep up with the good music, man. Your hairline looking better. Your hairline looking better, man. Now I look better with hair. Yo, do you know where I got that from, though?
That was from I Got the Hookup, wasn't it?
No.
Where was that from?
Hold on. Oh, you editing that song? You heard the extended version?
At the end here she go, man. Like Nino talking about some grand rising kings.
Oh man, never trust anybody that say that to y'all.
Man, there go my boy. We're gonna call him by. We know his real name, but he's going by Lakeith Finney. What up, Lakeith?
Is that his real name?
Nah. His real name is something else, but I ain't gonna say it.
What's his middle name? Is that his middle name?
Probably Lakeith. Yeah, that's probably his middle name.
It's probably Lakeith. Somebody said.
What up, Cliff? Jamie? Everybody in the building, man. We up here getting ready to go going live for y'all, man. Jennifer's able in the building, man. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, jumping on. Yeah, right. She said in her toxic big voice. Heck yeah. I think what's name just jumped on Crystal Davenport.
Chris, what's goody, Chris?
Yeah, man. We in this thing, man. Feel like it's been forever, man. I feel like I needed an opportunity to release, man, because you know, this is like my sanctuary, man. Being able to come on the gentleman's table and kind of just share with you guys about just whatever I want to talk about, man. Get some stuff off your chest, you know. I do. You know what? I do on a cuff, man. I do have a subject matter. I do got a subject matter, man. So this one gonna be it might be a little controversial too. So
he's taking off the gloves.
Man. Yeah, and I'm definitely probably it's probably gonna be some smoke involved in this one, man. Probably will be. You know what I mean?
There's fire emojis, man. So drop them fire emojis.
Probably will be some smoke in this one, man. So for real. So y'all might want to stay locked in on this one. Y'all might want to stay locked in.
Yo, man, I want to say, you know, I got the rant too. I want to know where the hell these $20,000 coming from. Y'all ain't have 4 kids in 1 year in 2021.
Yo, these are the largest income tax checks I have ever seen, bro. Everybody's coming in with 2 checks. They getting 17, 18,000, 20,000. Like, bro, what is really going on? And what's good in the hood?
I want to say. It sounds like the government realized inflation. We just gotta wait for the jobs to realize this inflation. Yeah,
the problem is that obviously they haven't, because people like myself who don't have any children and have no dependents to carry, you know what I'm saying? I'm still getting taxed.
Are you old?
Heavily. Yeah, a lot of times I do end up owing.
Oh, you haven't done this year yet?
I ain't in no rush.
What if you find out you got 5 bands on waiting on you?
I'll be truly blessed, man. I'll be thankful. To God
Charles
be the
will go.
glory, man.
Charles was like, "Yo, fellas, we're gonna have to go on another hiatus. I gotta."
Nah, I ain't doing that. I would definitely be smart with that type of money at one time. I would definitely
I'm
be
put it
looking
on
at some
screen for you.
investments.
Davenport said, "Call my accountant. She'll do magic."
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
magic.
long as she don't make me disappear, I'm cool.
Yeah, for real. Long as that man just don't put me under the jail cell, you know what I'm saying? For a minute, put me away.
They even say,
Dang. I end up
Yeah.
laughing, man. I gotta get down to 11. We at 9. I gotta get down to 11 a.m.
And dude came in the other day. He said, "Yo, man, let me cash these checks." I'm like, "Yo, you got 2 checks for the same amount. 2 checks to that." He no, my return was $20,516. I'm like, so you got 3 checks? You got 2 for $10,000 and 1 for $500? Yeah. He said, "Man, I just worked a lot of overtime." I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, you going to jail."
You going straight to jail, brother. Straight to jail,
if
man.
that's your excuse, I just worked a lot of overtime.
I hate when people give you those excuses like, "Yo, bro, you just better off just saying, yeah, man," and just leaving it like that.
Just say, yeah, man.
No, man. I had a W-8. I had a W-2. I had a whole bunch of the jobs. I'm like, that's more income, fam. That don't mean you get more money back. Like, what's wrong with you?
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't got no.
Yeah.
All the people that have been working overtime all year is trying not to do taxes.
They tripping in the comments right now, though. Nino say she did her own taxes this year, and if we don't see her no more, hey, they got her.
Turbo, the first year I think free still.
Yeah. Bianca says she owe money every year.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
The rule of thumb is if you had a kid in 2021, you automatically got $5,000 for that child.
Man.
So if you had a kid in January, had another kid in November, that's $10,000 right there. Not including what you get for that. So that's why they bigger. But after you
Al Hawkins, what's up, brother? We see you just jumped on here, man. What's happening?
What's good?
Cliff say he a witness now. Yeah, Jamie said I'm tired of living a basic work life. Yeah, for real. Real talk, man. We're gonna talk about this basic work life in a minute.
Man.
Yeah, for real, man. But shoot, yeah, man, we got a lot of people on here, man.
I got a question. I don't know if your topic is parallel to this or anything, but just going off what you said. Hey, man, in 2022, do you need a side hustle to survive?
Well, I mean, I can answer that question outright. Yes.
Please go deeper.
Yeah.
For what reasons? Not only financial, but what are some of the reasons why you encourage people to have a side hustle?
I don't think it's not a smart thing to just depend on one stream of income right now, because right now things are just so finicky, man. People are, I think, just so expendable in the eyes of a company. Like, I think you definitely need to have a second hustle, so that way you can make sure you and your family are good. I mean, I think it's important to ensure that you're going to be okay, going forward. And I think there's nothing wrong with saying that the companies should understand that. I think they do understand that. And I think they know people have other things going on, as long as it doesn't interfere, as long as your performance doesn't dissipate or become less than, you know what I mean? So I think it is important to have a side hustle, so that way you can be good. What? Yeah. Going to the wholesale district in Houston when my bonus comes to see if I can make some shake.
Hey.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
For real. Anna, right. Anna says she made cakes. For sure. That's a for sure right on. That's a for sure right on.
Anna got good with them cakes.
Yeah, she has, man. She doing her thing. You need somebody to make a cake, hit up Anna Armenta.
Yeah.
I seen her make she made a penis cake one time. Made me real uncomfortable. But yeah, it was terrible.
You working 9 to 5 and you're not learning any business sense.
Yeah. Or at least, I mean, it's not even the fact, like, because some people aren't equipped to have their own business. So you can work a 9 to 5 and still have a second gig or second hustle. I think that's important. Yeah, James said I work 2 jobs and wax on the side. This world is not built for single parents. I like to make sure my bank account has something saved for a rainy day, and my kids don't want for nothing. Man, facts though. And Jamie, you know, our hat goes out too. You got 5 kids or 6?
I thought she said she had 7.
Oh yeah. That's right. 7.
She said the dude that she was dating, a dude that had 1 kid, and the kid, she adopted the kid.
Yeah, she believe in hitting raw.
Good, man.
Ooh, baby, I likes it raw. Yeah, baby, I likes it raw.
Yeah. Work 2 jobs.
Christian Taylor, what's up, boy? What's up, my boy? I work 2 jobs and breed dogs. Yeah, facts. Hey, shout out to my boy Christian, man. He definitely be doing his thing, man. He definitely do his thing. Yep.
What kind of
Cliff,
dog
so he
you
do
breed,
security
Kevin?
on the side. For sure. Yeah, she told. Oh, Jamie said she got 3. Go to hell. Oh man, Nino. I do think we should kill the narrative that everyone is built to own a small business. Yup, everybody ain't got it in them. Bosses versus workers. Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree. I wholeheartedly agree, man. People don't realize.
I'm here for the black businesses, man, but shoot, I shouldn't go to your business and spend $50 on one plate, man. You gotta, hey, you need to give it to me, man. Don't think.
Yo, so speaking of
And
this,
and it's breakfast.
Hey, I want to ask y'all this, man. I gotta, and this, somebody said something very profound on Facebook, speaking exactly of this subject matter today, as a matter of fact. And they said that black businesses need to do a better job giving discounts for their products or their services that they're offering. Here's the reason why. It's because they are the main ones who come out and say, hey, my prices are my prices, pay for my prices, but they get upset or mad when people ask for a discount. Now, a lot of times we patronize places because they have great sales. I can say this. I like shopping at Dillard's, Macy's, places like that, because a lot of times they have a great sale that I get discounts on. So the point that he made was that your customers want to feel rewarded as well. And they want to feel like they're getting something in return for patronizing you. So I think it's important that black businesses do give back by giving people an opportunity to save on their products and their services. So I thought that was really, really profound, because a lot of times we see that a lot. People always ask for a discount. They don't know what I have to go through. I don't go through my grind. But we need to do a better job of doing as black businesses is learning about marketing, learning about how we can increase our business and workflow and our traffic flow by making sure we offer incentive for people to come in and shop with us. What you fellas think about that?
I think that it's definitely, great business 101 to have certain sales. But I also, I'm also aware that a lot of black businesses are not privy to the discounted prices that a lot of other companies are. So a lot of times, like, you get a T-shirt from a guy that make T-shirts, and you can get one T-shirt for $15. But now it's like, I want to order 100 of them, so I know my price should go down. For him, it's like it's not really feasible for him to do those shirts. He probably got to outsource, because the materials that he's using, if he make 100 shirts, shoot, he's trying to charge you $1,000. But you can get 100 shirts for like $600 somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of black businesses aren't privy to, certain discounts and certain things. But we do have to.
But you got
entrepreneurs. But on the flip side, I do know entrepreneurs were smart to have. Hey, this is March, Women's Month. Pick a certain day, and hey, this is actually a great segue. At my gym that I go to, Savage Fitness, they're doing, Jocelyn, which is the sister of the owner of the gym, James. She's doing, since it's Women's History Month, she's doing a free class that she normally charges for if you're not a member on March 12th. So tell your friends, bring your friends, tell the friends that can get it in because they go get it in. And every Tuesday at 7 is going to be a $5 drop-in fee. So you have to do things like that just to get people interested because a lot of people are not willing to pay top dollar just to try your business. Sometimes you got to lower the price just to get people in the door.
And that's a great point, Bashir, and that's exactly what I was getting at. I know I saw some of the comments on there. People were saying like, "No, we shouldn't be doing that." But that's marketing. That's just a part of marketing. Sometimes you're going to have to do that. If I have a situation where I do buy all these shirts, right, and I'm trying to sell all these shirts, and for some reason maybe they're priced too high, and I just got all this inventory sitting here, then it's not doing me any good. But maybe I can do a discounted price and say, hey, get these shirts. Once they're gone, sell all the shirts out. I may just break even, but now I still have money to purchase more inventory. And the next time, if my product was good, people may really like my product and say, hey, I wanted the next time shirts come out, they may pay full price for it next time. You see what I'm saying? So that's just kind of the thing that you kind of have to do as a business. And that's the part about being bosses of what Nino was talking about earlier. When you say people not ready to be bosses, a lot of times you're good at being a worker. If you're just kind of scrapping and always trying to make $1 and not trying to grow your business, because growing your business is not always about making $1. Sometimes you need to get foot traffic to you. I got to get people to know who I am. I got to be in more people's faces. So that way the money will come.
So they can see the value.
Exactly. I gotta be that. It doesn't diminish or devalue your product at all just because you say, hey, I'm gonna run a discounted special for this moment. You know what I mean? So I think that's important. And I think we shouldn't just keep our minds on, oh shoot, yeah, I gotta keep my prices as is. They don't want to pay for it. And you know where that comes from. This is the problem with social media, because now everybody who's on social media who has businesses are preaching that narrative. They're putting out there and spewing that stuff out there. So now you're in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, people are saying, yeah, man, I ain't finna discount myself. I'm not finna do that. But your business is just sitting there because nobody wants to deal with you, or your business don't last long. So you just end up shooting yourself in the foot, for the long haul, and your business doesn't last.
Yeah.
I'll say 10 years you won't need a college degree to get a good job. Now jobs ready you come in and get the job training and learning instead of wasting 4 years in college with the internet and all these media outlets. It's far different than 10 years ago. It is. It's definitely far different.
Heck yeah.
I didn't even like high school aside from sports. Why would I go pay to go to college? Get out of college with debt and can't get a job the person got. What sense did it make?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm in the middle of both sides, because just as much as we need to work those deals, we also gotta, as Black people, just as much as we want a discount for us, we are quick to pay top dollar at other facilities and not bat an eye and leave a good tip. But I'm in the middle of both. I believe that a business, you should do certain promotions to incentivize your people to patronize you. You know what I mean? Because not everybody can fit your budget, but at the same time, as people, we gotta, shoot. Hey, y'all know I ain't trying to. If I eat lunch, dinner, anything, unless I'm going to like a crazy restaurant, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to spend $10. I mean, I ain't trying to spend over $20 on my meal. Like, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of Black businesses that I go to that I know going in that, it's bigger than me spending $20. It's patronizing a Black business.
So check this out. I went to TJ Jeffries' Wings the other day, right?
I was about to say, you said it, because TJ's is one of our restaurants. Like, I be thinking like, dang, Cheddar's is right down the street. I could get this $10 bill. But you're going to get so much food when you eat there. So I go there and I buy something. Here comes TJ, the owner. Coming, hey man, you always been blessed with your gang. Here's $20 in coupons from TJ's. Yeah, it's like, and it's nothing, but it's like, it's just a gesture that you realize I come in here all the time and get something. And then like when I go in there, sure Marcus know I come in there, he be like, I seen you comment on the Facebook. I knew you was gonna come and get some nachos. You know we come late, so I saved some brisket for you. Like, you automatically know I'm coming in there, so it's like,
type of stuff like that. That's black business. I mean, excellence at its most. Because they ain't have to think
TJ
about
didn't get it. It's been multiple times I done went to TJ's and I'm like, all right, bet I'm about to order this, bong, 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 food busting. And then, you know what I mean? Out of nowhere, he come with a margarita, a slushy margarita joint. I'm like, brother.
Just to help you, hey, hook it up.
I ain't even asked for this, but thank you.
Yeah.
And that's good business on both sides. So that's why I'm in the middle. We need to patronize more without asking for discounts. And black businesses need to find different ways to incentivize the people.
I can go on a whole rant about ESO, but yeah, Cliff, you're right about them. Like, yeah, go ahead and move on to the next comment on them. Yeah, ESO. ESO needs some help.
They ain't even been in business that long.
Yeah, they need some help, bro. They need some help. I need to go in there and holler at them for a minute, just see what I can do to help them. Them boys, I need some help. But yeah, go ahead and go to the next comment.
Damn, I don't even know what time. Sure, I wanted to hear that.
Yeah, I was about to say, but it is.
No, I don't want to go on that time. I know it's a lot of comments. So I was trying to get to all these comments in here.
Yeah.
I want to make guys get.
She gonna make us so we can taste it and show it.
For sure, Anna. Appreciate it.
See, look, she gets it.
See, that was a comment I was talking about earlier when he said that.
Al said, "Hell no, you don't ask the white man for a discount. White businesses are just as clever about selling you on products at the same price, but saying it's on sale."
Yeah, I was about to say, but that's why I'm in the middle, because as much as going to Charles's point, hey, I might not want to pay for that shirt for $40 at Dillard's, but guess what? Today is 50% off the market price, so now it might not be. They normally sell it for $50. The shirt says $75 on it, but now I'm about to get it for $37.50, dog, because it's a 50% sale. I'm willing to pay the $37.50. So, you know what I mean? It's certain things, even though they do hike up things, but you got to find different ways. I got a friend named Shazay. She sells shirts. She got a shirt design or a clothing line. And, sometimes it be the inventory that's not selling. Or she's just trying to get rid of this wave or this collection, and she's trying to get a new one. So, hey, we got it. In order to get some new stuff, we got to get rid of the old. So it's just trying to find different strategic ways to actually, like Charles said, market your business.
Sparker said AOH is a black business who always award their support. Yeah, facts. I'm a frequent. I buy a lot of stuff from AOH, man.
What's AOH?
Know it's, Art of Homage. They're a Christian clothing brand, man. I get a lot of stuff from them, from wristbands, hoodies, shirts. I done bought pants from them. Yeah, them boys. They're some cool cats, man. Real cool cats. I done went up there and hollered at them about a couple things before. So yeah, they those. Shout out to Gabe, man. Gabe and what damn I forgot. Oh shoot, I thought I'd do name. But that Gabe
it go to the old saying, like that whole, you give them an inch there, take a mile. That's not always a bad thing. Sam's Club has made millions off of Sam's Club samples. You know how many things that you done got from Sam's Club and you like, I would have never purchased this, but this is busting. Yeah. This sample is busting. So I'm gonna try this out, and now it's something that you add to your grocery list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We just gotta understand that we can't come out here thinking, we can't come out here. You just started your business yesterday, so you can't come out here like with 100 years of business experience type shit. Like you gotta, you want to be on that level, but promote your product. Like you got to do more than just, hey, come by because I'm a black business.
Yeah,
because really you gotta work your way up to being able to cover large orders.
Look, you say
facts. Man, I got a horror story about that, man. But I ain't gonna tell it. But yeah,
tell it without telling it if you can.
Yeah, well, I just had somebody. It was somebody who had a large order and just wasn't prepared for it. That's really what it was. But you made a great point, like in terms of being ready for that. So, for sure. Yeah. Well, Lakeith Finney said to me, sometimes they are overpriced for a similar product. I believe they have to work harder to provide that product, so they increase the price, which is understandable. But tons of the time, you lose customer service and a proper business environment. Yeah.
And that's why, again, I'm in the middle, because it's like we also got to understand, hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I mean? So we have to allow our businesses to get to that next level. And
Yeah.
you know, it's on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I'm black, you shouldn't expect a discount. And just because I'm black, you shouldn't expect me to always pay top dollar just because you're a black business if you providing a service that I can get for half the price.
Yeah. Al said we should just support us. They're the problem. We will not unite. We buy more than any culture and have less put back into our neighborhoods. It's us. So here's the thing. I can look at the shirt that I have on right now, bro. The shirt that I have on right now. And a lot of times you see stuff that I wear on here. Even y'all don't see me wear like Black Excellence stuff like that before. I done wore Art of Homage stuff on the show before, everything. Gentleman Table shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time I'm on here, I'm repping or rocking some sort of black business all the time. Like all this stuff. This is never lose. You know what I'm saying? This is a black business. This is people, you know, they used to work at the bank with us. They don't work at the bank no more, but they got their clothing brand there. You know what I'm saying? So rep them. He look at Bashir on the I Can't Breathe shirt. A black person like that. That's my homeboy. He said his name is I Can't Breathe McCoy.
Yo, Rita say what?
Grapefruit and mint. Grapefruit mint.
Yeah, so and that's what it is. So yeah, I think we represent black. I represent black businesses all the time. I mean, like I said, we talked about TJ. I freak with them all the time. Nana's Kitchen, freak with them. Well, when they have issues being open and all stuff like that. But them, I went to what's the name of the place? Ella B's. Man, I be all the black businesses. I'm always in a building supporting them. So yeah, I'll be all over the place. Sparks said everybody bosses until it's time to pay for the office. Hey, exactly. Then men voice separate the men from the boys in my Jay-Z voice. Man, yo, you said a mouthful right there. Them invoices separate the men from the boys.
Yo, is Ocean Air a black owned business?
Who is it?
Ocean Air.
I don't know what Ocean Air is. What is that?
It's a restaurant.
Where's it at? He was like, "Oh no."
How you hear about it,
bro? You just told me about it today. What you mean?
Like an asshole.
But I literally thought you was playing because it's called Ocean Prime. I didn't know.
Ocean Prime. Yeah, I know about Ocean Prime.
It's a restaurant called Ocean Air in the Galley too. But I don't believe it's.
I never heard of Ocean Air before.
Yeah,
Ocean Prime. Yeah,
because it's the Ocean Prime and then there's Ocean Air. Black owned business. So,
yeah, I came here and I told you about True Kitchen. I went to True Kitchen after the twerking incident. After you told me to get the hell out them damn tables.
Yo, just to say, join my OnlyFans half off right now, y'all, for $25.
There you go, ladies.
He giving y'all the discount.
Yeah.
He said he got a deal. 3 videos for $13.50 right now, y'all.
Yeah. There you go. Holler at him.
He's stupid.
You gonna buy the videos. You gonna be sitting on the toilet taking the shit. I paid $13 for that.
Y'all notice how more money Jay makes than less brands, things he wears.
Hey. You got that from Bun B. I heard that interview too, man.
Yeah, but it might be a point.
I'm plugging to the culture, man. I seen that. I seen that.
Is that a valid point though?
Sure. Yeah, but nowadays it's kind of hard to tell because you can wear a regular plain T-shirt. It might be worth $800. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
good counterpoint. Yeah. Good counterpoint.
Yeah. Christian Taylor said you got to work hard and trust your product and trust the process. Facts.
Man, facts. Yeah, for real.
But it won't, as much as you think, it won't hurt actually building that rapport by doing sales. So I do understand that.
Yeah. Nino said, unpopular opinion. I pay for quality and service. I don't care if the owner is black, blue, purple, or white. If your product and service trash, you're not just getting my money because you're black. I work hard for my money and require good service. I ain't mad at that either.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. You do bust your ass. You work hard. If it's a good product, good service, you pay where you get quality and service at.
If it's trash, it's trash.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's trash, it's trash. It is what it is. I'm not mad at that.
But people's point is they say, yo, y'all get pissed off at McDonald's all the time. You try to go get some ice cream should never work. But it don't stop you from going back.
You keep going back.
Yeah, and that's
Keep going back.
and that's why I'm in the middle because it's like, hey, we got to do better on one side. We got to do better on both sides of the transaction.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think, and that's the narrative I'm talking about, Bashir. Like a lot of time, what people do is it's like, I'm a black business, so just support me because I'm a black business. You be put out. It's so many scammers and bullshitters out here.
that's using
like,
that same. That's using that same motto.
Right, that's using it. Who can just say, "All right, man, I'm black. Come, y'all support my black business." Come on,
You know how many
bro.
people came to the bank and got a PPP loan? Like, yeah, man, I just got out 6 months ago, man. I'm sick and tired of these streets, man. It's time to turn my life around. God bless me, man. I got this business, and you just sitting there like, yo, I know you just did a PPP loan, and if you just got out 6 months ago, it's no way you can have a business because the deadline was February 12th.
Young facts, yeah. Yeah.
That's like Baby
Yeah.
Blue. He said that, man. They scared me, man.
Yeah, real talk.
So it's all about just abusing. Hey, if you will use that narrative of I'm a black businessman, move with black excellence. And I know it's not always easy, but you know, shoot, we all have work to get consistent, work to be better, work to work towards your goals, but understand that the power is in the works and everything else will follow up.
Yeah.
And she's also a person that tips very well. She said, if you're loyal, if you can take care of me, if you take care of me, you got a customer and a promo for life.
Yeah, I tip it.
Yeah, facts.
I ain't the best tipper, but I at least tip 25%.
That's a great tip, Bashir, if you tipping 25%.
Well, shoot, I told you most of my meals
$10.
10, 25. I mean, if it's 20, shoot, 20%, 25% of that is what, $5?
Yeah, $5. Yeah, you cold, man.
You cold in the mug, 'cause I'm doing 10%.
I mean, don't you think 25? That's a respectable, but it's not a lot. Like it's right in the cool.
Yeah.
20, 25 is right.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a very good zone to be in.
Yeah.
Only person I really don't tip is my barber, because man,
barber prices, they've been man. God,
I'll be like, yo, bro, I love the work you do, but you paying is a tip enough, brother. Like,
right. You know what I'm saying? I know barbers now for just a regular cut charging like $60 and $70, bro.
But see, Charles, the thing about you, Charles, you don't understand is, over the years you lost some hair, so you don't understand the fact that you gotta pay when you ain't got nothing up there. So it's understand. Nigga, I've been coming to you for years. You've been cutting less and less. How come?
So and like here's the thing, because we know you have to get the immaculate Beijing line. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay a little bit extra for that.
I can smell the Beijing from here.
You know what I'm saying?
The man without
I ain't never seen no hairline that dark. When it be super dark.
Yeah, at the back, at the nape of his neck, it say "Made in Beijing."
Yeah.
hey, I've been the man without this, so it don't matter. I don't need it. It's just an enhancement.
Hey, as long as you could have been this enhancement, because I for sure do. I let a person know quick. Hey, man. Hey, this is my makeup. Yeah. Hey, I don't have fish. I Beijing fish.
Yeah. That's it, man. But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. So yeah, we already move on to the next subject matter. That was a good one, man. Everybody did good. We appreciate everybody in their participation in that subject.
Yeah. Hey, drop them fire emojis, man. I miss y'all. It's getting cold in here. Heat it up.
Yeah. Yeah, fire emojis coming in, man. Let's get the fire emojis. So y'all want to explain the hiatus real quick? We didn't have a chance to talk about that.
Go ahead, man.
Man, you know what? We wanted to give y'all a better story, but unfortunately, it ain't that great. All it was that we had plans to do a show.
Every Wednesday we told y'all we couldn't. We was planning to do it.
We were planning to do a show every week.
Not only we was planning on doing shows at black businesses.
Yo, for real. Like we was like, we talked about it like in January, like, bro, man, Black History Month coming up. We finna come out here. We finna do our thing, man. You know, Gentleman's Table on fire.
We had the
You know what I'm
list
saying?
of businesses we was
Yeah.
going to and everything.
Everywhere. And you know what I'm saying? Schedule got away from us. Like, literally, that's what happened. We was like, you know, Rashawn out of town. I had to go out of town.
I had to go out of town.
Yeah, Bashir had to go out of town. We
all had
ended
to
up,
go out of town at one
yeah,
point.
we all ended up being out of town, and we was all in the same place and couldn't do the show. It was bad, man. It was bad. So
Damn,
it was
you know.
crazy.
Hey, to be honest with you, me and Rashawn had to cancel. We had to cancel a meet and greet with our boss. Like, hey, sorry, boss, you can't take us out to dinner. I know you want to talk, but we gotta get this show. We ain't did this show in almost a month, man.
Yeah.
If we miss today, it's gonna be a month.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't want to do that to y'all, man. So we even discussed it today. We were like, yo, do we need to like postpone the show? Do we need to kind of come back and give y'all the message and let y'all know, hey, this is what's going on? But we pushed through. It's like, nah, bro, we need to do a show. We need to do a show because we've been away too long and we didn't even give an explanation. Like, you know, other times we went on hiatus, we'll tell you, hey, we're gonna be gone, we'll be back on this date. And this time we didn't do that. And it was just scheduling conflict. That's literally what it was. Scheduling conflict. And like I said, between everybody, like we knew I was gonna be out of town, we knew Rashawn was gonna be out of town, and we kind of knew all that stuff, but it just what we should have did, and I'm gonna be honest with you, we should have moved the show to another day, like this month in February. We should have just said, hey, let's do the show on Tuesday or Thursday or whatever. Right. Yeah, that's what we should have did, but we didn't. So I still want to represent Black History Month. I still want to go to the businesses and do the show on location. But yeah, for sure, that's gonna be a for sure right on. But
there's more.
Yeah, I do have something on the books. I do have something for you guys. So this will give you guys a whole month to plan for this. I need everybody to hear me well. Y'all do know and understand that my birthday is coming up April 9th, right?
What?
Yeah, April 9th. So I'm gonna talk to the fellas about this already. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna do a live show in person, and we're gonna invite you guys out to come out and hang with me on location at a cigar lounge, right?
Mm.
When we do that at a cigar lounge, yeah, man. So that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be on Wednesday. What was it? Is it April 6th? April 6th. I hollered at the guy already. Everything is a go, man. So we got to put everything together, man. We'll give you guys okay. So it's gonna be in Arlington. So if those of you who are in Arlington or near Fort Worth, Dallas, or whatever, y'all can come through. Let us know, man. We want all y'all to be there. We're gonna do a live show on location. We'll have, it's gonna be a nice little venue, nice little event, but it's gonna really be the gentleman feel. You know what I'm saying? Right at the cigar lounge. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on, man. So
hey, Charles, don't stop there, brother. You got something else on the horizon. You getting your hosting. You getting your hosting hand is getting stronger each day. Let us know something, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. So this is kind of a Chuck is on point event. So that's coming up. What is that? Not next weekend. Not this coming weekend, I'm sorry, but next weekend. It's going to be March 12th. Tickets are available for you to purchase. It's going to be poetry and karaoke situation that all the grown folks can come by and be sexy and wear your sexy outfits and get your nails done, get yourself looking good, looking right. But you don't have to be overdressed because, we casual up in this thing. Just be fly. Just be fly. Wear your skinny jeans, wear the tights, but don't wear the see-through ones because those are kind of raunchy.
But if you got some good presentation and you can make it look tasteful.
Yeah, there you go. Do that thing then. Because the fellas want something to look at. They do want some eye candy. So we want you guys and and the ladies to come out and do your thing. So if you like poetry, you like karaoke, we're putting the two together. Come through, hang out with me. That's going to be at TJ's Catfish and Wings, March 12th, after hours event, man. So it's going to be dope. Real, real dope.
After hours. I'm starting at what time? Tell them, Joe.
Let us know the whole thing.
8:30. Get there at 8:30. Tables are selling fast. You do have to have a ticket. You do have to have a ticket for real.
Nino, I wouldn't dare come naked.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody,
fans.
get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah. Jamie, yes, Aries, yes. Your boy is an Aries, man. Aries season comes soon. We can go and get past this Pisces crap. What ain't this Pisces season right now?
I thought
Hey,
it was
how
Aquarius.
hey how
Is
many
it Aquarius? Whatever
Might
it
be.
is.
Yeah, no, that might be Pisces. Might be.
Yeah, let's get past this crap, man. Let's go and get to this Aries season, man. I'm hyped, bro. Aries season gonna be a whole movie this year.
how many does the tables hold?
Tables of 4. It's gonna be 4. Table 4. You get the table is $70, and you get 4 people in. 4 people,
Okay.
you plus 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the table's gonna be set up, man. So
Are
yeah.
drinks gonna be far?
Say it again.
Is it gonna be far?
I'm still trying to finalize that. I don't know. We'll definitely have beer and daiquiris for sure. That's a for sure right on. But
That's
trying to finalize the
that's
bar
less than
situation.
$15 a ticket if you got 4 people.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah.
So
And the
it's cheaper to buy the table, and tables are
My
selling. They're
math is
selling
off. I'm
fast.
sorry, it's actually more than $15 a try.
A little bit.
You only need one to be on your ass. Them daiquiris-
$17. $17.75.
Right, and we're trying to get some more. We get some more chairs in there because I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of people. Because as soon as I posted that, man, my inbox went crazy. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But yeah, so and a lot of people telling me like, oh, I'm buying a ticket by Friday. I had phone calls, people texting me. It's gonna be crazy. So I think it's definitely gonna be an event. It's gonna be a movie, man. So I'm looking for everybody to come out and have a good time. It's gonna be grown and sexy, very grown and sexy. So I want everybody to come through and hang out if you are available.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and also, I got so much going on, man. Coming up, like I said, this season about to be a movie, man. About to be a movie. I also got, because of all this, I also got booked for another hosting gig that's not my event. So somebody actually reached out to me and said, they want me to host an event for them. So I'm very happy about that. So it's dope.
That's
Love,
good.
love.
Yeah, for real. Yes, Nino. Yes, she's gonna be a rare form for my Be That Weekend pre-planned debauchery. Yes, absolutely. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it, man.
Nino, you coming naked?
Yeah, say, Nino too. If you you are coming to the town. Since you coming to the town for the birthday, man, I need you to bring some. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what I need you to bring, but I need you to bring that. You know what I'm talking about?
That white.
So, yeah, no. But I can't say what I need to bring, but yeah, bring that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Hell, bring me some too. Cause I don't
Yeah,
feel.
for sure. Yeah. Bring that.
Yeah, shit, yo, man. Tell them what you got on the horizons, man. You got stuff on the horizons too, man.
Oh man, shoot. I got stuff on the you already know, man. Hey, February was a cluster F, man. I'm working on cussing and saying nigga. So if you notice, I'm gonna say brother a lot, and I'm gonna try to refrain from cursing a lot. But yeah, man, BBTV, we finally got my dang computer crashed. I had to send it out, but we finally got these dang episodes done, ready to air. So they will be airing this week. The promo and everything will be coming out this week, so definitely stay tuned. Got some other things on the horizon too. Got some, yeah, man. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yo, man, I got a recipe book coming out, man. Recipe book. Been writing recipes in the dark, and I've said I was gonna wait, but I'm gonna do it, man. I'm about to actually start a cooking show on BBTV pretty soon, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
So we carrying this Black excellence throughout the year, not only in February.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, February month is just a reflection. We Black excellence all year long.
On God.
Yeah.
On God, my brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wait a minute. Did she say psycho season? Is she talking about Aries season? You calling me a psycho, Jamie?
Could be. I don't know. Could be, man. But yeah, so hey, one of the things I want to talk about, man, is it's no one else's responsibility to make you your better self. I know, especially in the Black community, we talk a lot about therapy and how it's a stigma behind it in the Black community. But hey, man, a lot of us need therapy, man. A lot of us need therapy. I think all of us need therapy. I think for you to be a black man, black woman in America, to some degree, you may need therapy just because of just how the system is set up to make you feel inferior, or the system is set up the way that it's set up. And, you know, a lot of practices that all of us were brought up on, you know, some things that we learned need to be unlearned. Some things that we're taught need to be untaught. And, you know, just work on being your better self. So I want to ask you guys, how do y'all feel about therapy? And have any of you ever had a therapist?
It's a good question, man.
I ain't never had one, but I need one. I need help.
Hey, if you know any therapists, some good ones. No, for real, we all do. Yo, it's you learned a lot of from your childhood where you be like, man, I always
you laughing and you always the one that said, yo, come on, man, for real. Come on, man. All the time. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
And, you know, growing up when you hear that, it's funny.
I see somebody who is handicapped. Like, my first initial reaction is to laugh. I need help.
Yeah, you need help, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped laughing at handicapped people in high school.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right.
Like, I ain't got it all together, brother.
None of us do. None of us do. And that's why we, you know what I mean? We need that extra help, man. We go to the gym, get our body right. We look at these fad diets to get our insides right, man. We got to get this right, man. We got to get the top floor right. You know what I mean? So we can actually, you know, I got a lot of issues. You know what I mean? We all come with insecurities. None of us are no different. Everybody got an insecurity. Everybody got something that's holding them back from being their best self. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need a therapist really for you to look at that obstacle is not an obstacle, just a transition to get through.
Neil said she's going to therapy now. She found out she was a problem.
Man, and that's where I'm at. Yo, I might be the problem. If you think that is always the other person, man, sometimes you got to find out what you attract. Sometimes you got to find out, you know what I mean, the things, communication. Oh. Even having proper and effective communication can be helped with therapy, because you might have grown up in a household where you didn't have the way you communicated was not a proper way to communicate things. Like, you know what I mean? And that might be something you never tapped into.
It's important to how somebody was raised. It's very important, man.
Your parents were not superheroes. Your kids think you're a superhero. You ain't a superhero. You here with us. You need therapy too.
Yeah, and I think it does have to be something that's more embraced and more normal, because I think it has such a negative stigma, especially during the era that we grew up in. Because like, you going to therapy, you must be crazy. Oh, you taking crazy pills, and this is
you taking crazy pills.
Yeah, like, and that's kind of.
Or the number one excuse. Oh, that's white people shit. What you got going on?
Yeah,
man?
There you go. Yeah, they start labeling it and putting it towards a race. Like, nah, I think it's healthy. I think it's needed for us as black men and black women for us to go to therapy and see things from a different perspective. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, I was just reading that comment about Lewis. Yeah. What up, Lewis, man? Hey, Lewis, man, we had a chance to kick it, man, in Houston, man, bro. It was good seeing you in Houston, brother.
Facts.
Yeah. So,
my man Slim Joe.
Yeah.
Man, Slim Joe. Yo, Nino said my first session with my therapist, she told me to lighten the fuck up. I felt the way, bitch, I'm paying you to be on my side, but I needed to hear that.
Man. No. And that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
When you go to therapy, they start hitting with some real stuff, and you start thinking like, "Yo, who the hell you think you talking to?" But they're gonna be 100% with you.
Yeah. So have you had a therapist before, Charles?
I've talked to a therapist one time, man, and it was eye opening for me just the one time that I talked to the therapist. I do need to have.
I can't come back.
Yeah, and I think I did it at such a young age, man. It was like I need to probably do it again. Because I think I was in my late 20s, like 28, 29 when I did it. So I definitely need to revisit it and do it again, man. I think it's important. Definitely important.
You say you can get through your job, through EAP at your job. She said,
Because a lot of time, oh my bad.
Go ahead.
I say a lot of times we try to use our friends as therapists. You know what I mean? And now realize that they could be just as screwed up as you. So if you over there, you venting your craziness to another person that's crazy, they only making you feel comfortable in your crazy.
And I was going to say that. So what happens is there's nothing wrong with venting to your friends or talking to them, because sometimes you may have level-headed friends, but a lot of times what they do, they're going to coddle you and make you feel comfortable in your bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to your friends, they're going to say, girl, that's just you. Girl, what? Man, that nigga crazy, whatever. Or your homeboy's like, man, must be out her mind. Like, you know, she did, or they said this about you, man. Like, they tripping, bro. Like, you know, don't worry about that. So people are going to coddle you and promote your bull crap versus you actually going to somebody who's going to be real with you. Like, if you got somebody, and that's what you got to hear, and you got to be willing to receive the realness. Like, you know, and I always say that with me. Go ahead.
That's why it's important for you to let your friends form their own opinion of the person instead of you put stuff in their head. Because when you do that, they always gonna take your side, and you're gonna get too big to where you're gonna erupt, and you actually gonna lose the person because everybody in your corner is like, yeah, you told me he was doing this, told me he was doing this, told me he was doing that. He ain't never gonna change. Blah, blah, blah. But then when you love him again, that friend ain't never gonna think like that. They always heard the bad shit that you was talking about. So
yeah, that's Christian say whatever therapist said me gonna need therapy. They damn self after our session. Damn, Christian.
Hey, that means that you need to get 2 of them.
Hey, yeah, bro. Look, you can holler at me first, man. Holler at me. I'll tell you what direction you need to go, man. You got my number, bro. Holler at me. We'll get you through it.
Sure. Hey, I need something. Let me know. What you know, Charles?
Hey, man. You know, I'll be trying to be real with people, man. I be telling them.
You talking about Joe? You trying to get your? See, look, he promoting his black business. He just started.
No, I ain't no therapist. Nah. Christian the homie. That's all I'm saying. Like, hey, you can holler at me.
Yo, Nino said her therapy's black. She said she wasn't playing with her. She said, and she looked like she got hands.
I said what I said.
She got hands. She wasn't playing with me.
Yeah. Sparker said, don't suffer in silence. When you can get help, and you only hold on. Let me start over. Don't suffer in silence. When you can get help, and only you and your counselor therapist will know.
Say, wait, let me start.
I think a lot of us, a lot of us come from.
I told you I need help. Nigga, I need help reading. I can't read. I need it.
I'm trying to stop drinking, but y'all not letting me.
Chris said, facts, B. Seek pro help, because I encourage the B at all times.
Oh, yeah. She with the shits.
Who, Chris is? Y'all think me and Chris ain't really had that many conversations, but I think she's giving me some looks before, like kind of like them looks like, nigga, I get on your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chris with the shit. Yo,
yeah,
she deserves that name monster, bro. She a little monster. She gonna keep it real, yo. She's sweet. But I done seen her.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's giving me like I'll probably said maybe 10 words to Chris, but she, like I said, she's giving me some looks before. Like, I think I've made some comments, and I might say some crazy stuff.
Yo, Chris the friend that be like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, that friend. Like, she that friend.
You want to read that as well?
Nah, Nino said most friends are good for biased advice, but therapists actually give you the tools to navigate through your trauma. Yeah, funny. She says shadow work, self-reflection, and meditation, etc.
I thought myself about to say mediation. I was like, brother. Brother,
it's funny because now, hey, yo, it's funny because now that I'm focusing on fucking up, I'm fucking up.
Yeah. There you go.
Lewis say you definitely have to be careful who you vent to and what you vent about. I tell my friends I appreciate your opinion because it's just that, and it's up to you and how you receive that information and how you process it. Absolutely,
that's real. You can't let anybody in your head because sometimes they go stay there.
Man, rent free.
For real. And just coming to somebody, you got to know, just coming to somebody with certain things, hey, man, venting is a vulnerable word, a vulnerable action. You know what I mean? So make sure you vent to the right people because that could be a weapon.
Yo, Al said, I'll just talk to 12 different people in my head. I'm never alone.
Damn, Al.
Lewis also said, I realized that I need to go out there and holler at my boys because too much be going on at conference. Laugh out loud.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. What happens at conference stays at
He
conference.
ain't saying it like that. He just said too much be going on at conference.
Yeah, ain't nothing like that. I don't know be happening out there. Should be trash.
Especially in these days.
It's him reading for me.
I
I read your comment, right? A lot of words, it gets smaller on the screen. The less words, the bigger it is. The smaller it is.
Yeah, that's a good point, man.
Yeah.
That Charles is funny.
Chris Davenport say, love y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. He said hooked on fire.
He said, fuck you.
You and your 7 kids. Shit.
Oh, man. Say
Go ahead, Charles. It's too small for me to read. Go ahead.
You want to Rashawn? Go ahead and read it, man.
Take my glasses off. The reverse effect.
Oh, man.
Therapists don't tell you what to do with your life. Therapists help you understand yourself and your choices more, which then allows you to be open and receptive to the changes you feel is necessary.
That was good, man.
Yo, he gonna tell him it was good. Wow.
No, it was good.
Next he gonna be trying to give you a button.
No,
Tell you what reading level you on.
Say no, that was good, bro. That was good.
Just come get you a puppy. Dogs make great therapists.
Okay. He promoting his black business.
Yeah, facts. He a beast.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he say facts. He a beast.
Yo, Chris Davenport said plug.
Man.
Catherine said, "Oh, I'm so late. What's up,
Man,
Cat?
what's up, Cat? Man,
What's good, Cat?
Cat live in the building.
Cat, you know the good black therapist? And is it wrong to only want to go to a black therapist if you black?
I don't think it's wrong.
Okay.
Yo, Nino said, take your time, brother. Take your time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Pat on the back. Gonna start somewhere on that reading. She said, gotta start somewhere on that reading. Oh, y'all so funny. Hey, but if you don't know, it's a trend. I've been fucking up comments since day one. I don't know what y'all. That's just what I do.
That's
Is
good,
that
man.
boo?
It just adds some color and flavor to the show. That's all it is, man. It's a little seasoning on the show.
And my vernacular is very exquisite.
There you go,
My
man.
vernacular is spectacular.
The captain said, I love to read. Well, bring your ass on this show then.
Oh, man.
That's a fact.
Y'all wilding today, man.
I need a speech therapist.
Y'all are wilding today.
But yeah. Has anybody plugged in the
definitely
therapist?
stole my topic, man. I literally told him that my topic was knowing when there's a problem, and he just said a dry
Oh, it was still mine. It was still mine.
What you mean?
Yeah, he did say that. I thought that was mine. My bad. Still mine. Shoot.
No, I don't want to talk
Man.
about. Hey, but for real, guys, you got to know when you got a problem, man. It can't just always be somebody else. It can't just be somebody else. And then when you get with somebody else, it's somebody else again. It's a common denominator, man.
Yeah. I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
You have to get help. Have to see you go crazy. I wish I could talk to you guys about what me and Bashir. I wish I could talk to you about what me and Bashir talked about today, but I just can't talk about it. It's just you can't talk to a therapist about that. No, I can't talk to y'all about it. You can't.
Oh, you talking about on the show?
Yeah, you can't continue to seek the same things and not understand why you get what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
That's all I can say.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. I just seen some more of these comments, man.
A white therapist can't relate our problems.
But they can give you a different perspective, which I think is the end result of therapy, just like how Sparkle said. It's having a different, maybe having a black therapist and a white therapist or a Mexican therapist, it may help because you get a different perspective.
Yeah,
Lewis,
man.
you're right. It is called insanity, and that's what we are. Saying, thinking that we can do the same thing, get a different result.
Yeah, keep coming. Yeah.
Facts, man. That was a good topic too, man. What? So the next topic is who's next?
I don't know for sure his other topic was he was wanting to talk about.
Shoot, identifying the red flags.
Oh
And
man,
sometimes it ain't you. Sometimes it ain't you. Sometimes you gotta identify the red flags, and sometimes that it helps you to make your choices better, or makes you help you understand why you're making the wrong choices. Sometimes you see the red flags, but in your mind, those red flags aren't important enough at this moment, even though that they can snowball into something bigger. And sometimes you're not having the proper self assurance or self-esteem to identify with, hey, this is what I'm not dealing with. Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes on the flip side, it's not always you. Sometimes as men, we are raised to learn that everything that happens to you is your fault because you're supposed to be controlling it. But you can't control what happens to you. You control what you do about it. So if you see red flags, you know what I mean? Are you gonna stay in it or you gonna get up out of there?
Yeah, man. You can't just wish for it. You got to work for it, man.
Yeah, no, red flags, man. That's you definitely have to pay attention to those things. And sometimes, like Bashir was saying, it's definitely not always you. It's kind of a balanced thing. I think you have to be a level-headed person to be able to identify when it's you and when it's not you. That's important because if you're a person who points the finger a lot and never take ownership of everything, then you are the red flag, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't, and you're a person who's logical and can see things from a different perspective and can take ownership of yourself as an adult, then at that point, then you probably are a good judge of character, and I would trust you to be able to identify, if the red flag is you or somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the gist of it.
And don't only identify it, because some of y'all are too smart. Some of y'all, I can identify that you and know that you're the issue to a lot of things, but you would never let your counterpart know because that's relinquishing too much power. So you know what I mean? Hey, that's a mental fuck right there. When you on some bull, but it's like, hey, I ain't about to let them know that. Like, you know what I mean? So just get some help, y'all.
Let's take this a step further though. Let's be honest. And here's the thing. A lot of times I think, again, social media influences a lot of things, and I think that was a trending thing for a moment, red flags, right? So let's be real. All of us have red flags. Each and every one of us. Everybody who's viewing this podcast, everybody who's jumped on, jumped off, all three of us sitting here right now today, everybody we've dealt with. And the older that we get and the more life experiences that we have, the more red flags we're going to have for ourselves.
And the bigger they get.
Yeah, right. And that's just a part of it. So just being able to, again, to identify your own red flags, I think that's key. And that's what should have been the trending topic. How do I identify my own red flags versus me trying to point out the red flags in somebody else? You see what I'm saying? So, because that's what makes it messy. That's what makes it like you want to point the fingers at, nah, haha, you got a red flag because you don't wash your hands after pissing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's or whatever issues the person has. You may have other issues you deal with. You may wear the same drawers 2 days in a row. Don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, just stuff like that. And I know that's all those things are kind of, I guess, on the small scale. But, the real red flags, you really have to be able to identify on your own.
Because, multiple red flags can lead to somebody waving the white flag. So, you got to get it together.
Yeah, man. And, Nino said it right, man. Sometimes people don't deserve an interview. Sometimes it's You showed that flag too early in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, she said for the first time I go to the man with no exit interview when I saw the red flags. I'm so proud of my growth. Yeah. Facts though. Congratulations, Nino.
He said, "Yeah, today was my day with my kids. I really wanted to spend time with you. This is our first day. I just left him over. Red flag."
Hey, so Rashawn, what kind of red flags trigger you? What kind of red flags put you in the rant?
Oh man, red flags is double standards. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Rashawn's rant.
One thing I can't understand in a woman is when you do something to somebody that you don't like being done to you, but the excuse is, well, that doesn't bother you, but it bothers me. That's a red flag to me because it's like you should never do something that you don't like being done to you. Never, ever.
So how do you feel about? Well, you know what? We ain't even said nothing crazy this show, and I won't be the first to say it. So
go ahead, man.
It's on you, Charles.
We back, man. Come on, what you want to talk about?
Me? I'm just reading something. I'm reading some of the comments, man. They were interesting.
Oh, let me put it on the screen then.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, I'm normalizing not sending long texts or what changed conversation when I notice someone loses interest or momentum, leaving with dignity and grace. Absolutely. Fantastic. Yeah.
No, that's real. That's real.
Nah, that's bullshit. I'm just going to live my truth. What the fuck? Anyone identifies red flags. Brittany, she's identifying one of her red flags. She's being open on the podcast. We appreciate you, Brittany. She said, I get my feelings too quick. Victim mentality. Facts. Sparkle asked us a question. She says, question, name 7 things a woman can't give a man. Woo. Sheesh.
She said name 7 things a woman?
7 things a woman can't give a man.
I don't even think the list is that long.
Okay. I can name 7 things.
Please. Maybe you can, you know what I mean? Open my eyes.
All right, I'm gonna say one thing a woman can't give a man, she can't give a man pride. She can't give him no, but follow what I'm saying. She can't give him pride, she can't give him masculinity, she can't give him manhood.
Can't give him a woman.
She can't give him responsibility.
Ambition.
She can't give him ambition.
Okay.
She can't give him.
See, so all right, I'm gonna let you finish. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Because maybe I look at women. I guess off of what you're saying, I guess women influences those things. She can't give it to you if you don't have it in you. But we done seen the sucker of the suckers dudes, the punks, get with a chick, and if you disrespect her, he going all out. Like he brave. Like he for her. Like so that's why I get it, because I believe that a lot of women show you who you are, but a lot of women also, or a woman can also untap a lot of things that were dormant within you.
And that's exactly what my point was. Is those things, a woman can't give you those things, but what a woman does is far more important. I think she activates a lot of things in you that really makes you the best version of yourself. Like the one thing that a woman gives that's so important is the ability to encourage, the ability to see, hey, I'm a better version of myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what a woman does give. But the things that are in you, you know what I'm saying? The things that, all those things, she can't give those things to you.
She can't give you peace.
She can
see how you thinking about that? That's how I'm thinking about all of yours, because truly, if you don't have your own mental peace, no one can really give you that happiness. They can put the Neosporin on top of your wounds, and they can help you cover those things, but certain things.
See, all those things she can enhance, but she can't install them.
So I don't know, maybe peace. I don't know about peace though. Because I think for me, I look at a woman as being the keeper of that. Like, you know, sometimes they kind of keep, they're the keepers of peace. So I think, does that mean that I don't have peace within myself already? No, that's not what that means, but there is a bit of unsettledness. If we want to be real about it, if you're a man and you don't have that companionship of a woman, there's a little bit of unsettledness in you. Now I'm finna get real deep on y'all real quick, right? Why is it that if you are, and I'm specifically stating man and woman, I'm about to get controversial, people might get pissed off on here. Hey, but it is what it is.
Is this your topic?
Huh?
Is this your topic?
No. That's not it. But this is something that this kind of triggers something else. That question triggers something else. Why do you think there is a uneasiness about somebody for a man who is homosexual, right? There's an uneasiness for a man that's homosexual because he doesn't have that counterpart, that woman, to provide that to settle him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care. You could be as confident, you can be as flamboyant, you can be whatever you want to be. They're always going to talk about how it's difficult, it's hard to be a gay man. Why? Because women play a role in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They play a role in settling you and make you remember as a man, like if you have a woman, it's balanced. Hey, women are meant to balance us out. So when you don't have that, you become unsettled. You become uncomfortable, uneasy. You're on edge. That's why it's always a pop on the neck and you know what I'm saying? That's what you get from a guy who's trying to, in most cases. Yes, that's what happens in most cases.
But that's also going off of, it sounds like it's also going off of flamboyant homosexuals.
It's the same thing for a guy who's not flamboyant, though.
Okay, I'm just
so, and the reason why I'm saying that is because he's uncomfortable even coming out of the closet and saying that he's gay.
What about the guy that is comfortable saying, "Hey"?
He had to get to a point. He had to get to that point. He had to find a peace at some point, but he's still uncomfortable saying it. It's people that I know that are gay who won't just be outright with it and say that, hey, that they're gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then even though I know they're gay, even though you know that they're, outright with it, it's still a taboo subject matter, and that's natural. It's still going to be natural. What I'm saying is that, anybody, if you're gay, you can be gay, do your thing, whatever. I have no judgment for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't look at you any differently. What I'm stating is that where the uneasiness and where the uncomfortability comes from. I think it comes from that. And, because we're meant to have a counterpart to kind of level us out. That's just my opinion on it. I could be completely wrong.
Okay. All right, she got a nice list.
You want to read that, Charles?
Sure. It says, one, a woman cannot give a man vision. It is important for him to have a vision for her to fit into. She cannot give a man a grind. There has to be work ethic. She can't give a man self-esteem. She cannot give a man appreciation of her non-sexual value. And she cannot give a man a sense of responsibility.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like so many men gain a lot of those things when they get with a woman.
Right, and that's kind of I'm with you. I think that kind of activates.
Yeah, like all those things that she said. It's niggas that been working at the same job forever. You know what I mean? But he got a talent, and he don't even tap into that talent until he gets with a person. And I think a lot of times with women, women aren't, for the most part, women aren't really complacent. Men are very simple.
Yeah.
Hey, you can give me a nice couch, a big flat screen TV. I'm pretty much good. And a refrigerator full of food, pretty much good. Yeah, I mean, we're very minimalist. Hey. Women are the reason why we want that nice couch.
We want more, right? Yeah.
Want more. So, I mean, she can't. Again, even I guess it goes back to she can't install it in you. It's already in you. She can just untap it. Unlock it.
Yeah. And that's the point that I was getting at. You know what I mean? What I was saying.
Because all of those things, like, shoot, sense of responsibility, some dudes ain't never even thought about having no responsibility until they get a girl, and now it's like, oh shit, I gotta
do this. I gotta
pull the
do that. I
extra
gotta
shit.
make sure this. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I guess they untap it. But
Yeah.
I honestly feel kind of like what you said. Women are the yin and the yang. So a lot of things, I guess, are not given, but at least untapped or made recognizable for the man to make a difference.
Yo, Nino said, take care of and go hard for what they love. If a man doesn't love and value you, you're getting crumbled. And he may be capable, but not for you.
That's real. That's real.
Lewis said he disagreed with you. I don't know what he was talking about, but he said,
hey, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Jamie says, "Oh hell no, nah. She ain't raised you wrong. She gave you the tools she had. You copy what you see." Oh, she's talking to Jamie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he agree with what
Yeah,
Spark.
Catherine.
I agree with it, but then when I think about it, it's like I know you said, "What can a woman give a man?" But your mom's a mom, and you was a young man, and your mom should have gave you those things growing up. So it's kind of, I don't.
But it kind of goes to what Charles was saying, like, you know what I mean? It might be a obscured version of it, or a manufactured version of it. You know what I mean? The way you were raised, if you had a man in the house, it's kind of different how you were raised if you got a woman in the house. When you got a woman in the house, you know, she's so nurturing that she'll probably overcompensate with that nurturing, which makes you soft. Like, you know what I mean? Which makes you really she justifies your feelings. Like, you know what I mean? A father is like, hey, I don't care that you just came from football practice. Your chores is this. Do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I seen a video where Rampage Jackson, his son was doing the dishes. And he's like, hey, man, why I got to keep telling you to do this? Keep telling you to do that. And he's like, man, why can't you just wipe it for me? And he slapped him. But he slapped him by, like, talking to God type. Like, God, I did all of this. And why won't he listen to me? Like, but it's things like that that's like, it puts you into place because men are lions, man. And it's a lot of people are like, yo, you go feel like you're a lion until you get out there with them till you get out in the jungle and you realize, like, yeah, you're a lion, but you wasn't bred to be a lion. You wasn't bred to know how to hunt because all of your meals was door dashed. You don't know how to get a damn zebra. You don't know how to hunt. You don't know how to do none of the things that fit to your genetic makeup because you didn't have a blueprint. So to that, I do understand.
And then also Sparkle's comment, everything that you just said that a woman can't give a man, I'm sure I already just said this. A woman will make a man want to do that. Everything you said. A woman will make a man want to have a vision. A woman will make a man want to give her the vision. A man will grind harder when he get a woman. Like, it's a lot of things that go coincide. Now, you shouldn't have to be the sole reason that he has these things. He should already have them. But you selling yourself short, not thinking that you play a part in that value. You're valued.
You might be the most important part.
You might be the most important piece of that puzzle.
Facts.
So one thing I say to people is communicate. And not just communicate, effective communication, because you can get in several arguments. And the only reason why you're going to continue to argue is because you haven't learned how to effectively communicate with that person. Y'all can be saying the same thing. It's just one person want it their way, the other person want it their way. But if you effectively communicate and get through it, man.
You can have it your way.
You can have it your way. McDonald's, man.
Not for real. So, Charles, what's your topic, brother?
Man, my topic was gonna be.
You definitely can't give a man his manhood.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I said that was one of mine. I said that one. I'm gonna say this, man. How shoot, this is gonna be rough. But how do black men deal with let down in the workplace or corporate America rejection?
I think we shut down for a couple months in my opinion. Dependent one.
Why? So I guess I'm gonna ask you. You know what I'm saying? Another question, a deeper question with that. So just to expound on that. So why do we shut down for a couple months?
By genetic makeup, we shouldn't. You know what I mean? Because I think that's kind of sets you apart from being quote unquote an alpha male. Is rejection is part of the game. You're supposed to see through that. You're supposed to get, you know what I mean, figure out how you go get to your objective. But realistically, you know, we human. So I think those setbacks when you go through a time of feeling like your value isn't being recognized. So it puts you in a position, and we're more logical. It puts you in a position where you start thinking, where, hey, if you don't notice this, if you don't notice all of this that I did, that's not an incentive for me to do more for you to recognize, because I feel like I've done more than enough for me to be appointed a certain position, a certain promotion, or a certain accolade. But it's all about timing. You know what I mean? So that's where a good, going back to therapy, and knowing that it's a marathon. Because just as well as you running this race, it don't matter how fast you think you are, how many times you done trained. That don't mean you the fastest person on the track.
Well, I mean, the problem is that with the marathon, the marathon's not being the fastest. It's usually the person with the most endurance, right?
Well, I was just talking about a sprint, but if you want to go, well, I mean, any type of race. I wasn't.
No, okay. Well, I was just
I was basically saying even with the marathon, just because you're good doesn't mean you're the best. You know what I mean? Right. Sometimes it's not your time.
Yo, Brittany Taylor. She said, I like that. You're valued. I ain't never heard him talk this good. Talk like this. Good point, Rashawn. Yo, I talk like this all the time. You must not have been watching.
Look at him. Can't even give my son a compliment.
Can't give him a compliment at all, bro.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Yo, I understood your list. I actually agree with your list. I mean, you was basically saying you shouldn't be the sole reason that they have this. Yeah, is that true? Is she saying like that? I shouldn't be the sole reason that they have these things. Like I can't give you a vision. You gotta have the vision yourself. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a thin line of what everybody's saying. It's yes, women can definitely activate certain things and potential that a man never knew he possessed.
Gotcha.
But it's one of those thin lines, because a lot of the things that she said is the reason why women are so precious and so important to the human race, is because they push the envelope to make a man better. Men wouldn't care about rims. Men wouldn't care about jewelry. Men wouldn't care about a big house. Men wouldn't care about salaries. Men wouldn't care, because we're simplistic.
Yeah. We function on a survival mode, so it's kind of like, as long as I have what I need to survive, then I'm good. Women being on the earth make us want to strive for more. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is.
In the Black community, like, you want a thing that keep things together. Period.
But let's not forget Charles' question, because we are on to another question.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, like, thank you for what you said, Bashir. So a lot of times, like, you just, how do you know? I guess the next piece of that was, and when you're running this marathon and you like you said, you pointed out all these things, like, okay, cool. I feel like I've done everything, and the end result is like, oh man, it's not your time. Like, how often is that going to be the excuse? Because the next opportunity comes around, which could be in
6 years.
Right. Which could be in 6 years. At that point, it's not your time, because we do know in corporate America, you can be, marginalized to you're out of your moment. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all. That's really and truly, if we were being realistic about it, you get out of your moment and you're past your prime, and then you kind of look like with Shoots. I just sit up here and gave everything, like every ounce of yourself to becoming this version of yourself that's fit for whatever carrot that they're dangling in front of you, right? All for it to be, nah, you weren't good enough. And it's hard to not look at it that way. Like when they'll tell you, yeah, don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way. But at the end of the day, that's what you're saying. You're saying that I wasn't good enough. I don't care which way you cut it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can, there are just some things you need to work on. Just not right now. Just some stuff you need to do. It's because for certain people, it's not that you're not ready. It's not that none of that. It's just that you weren't good enough. Like because you can. Some people get in a moment where it's like it's you can't say that it wasn't their time. No, this was your time, but you just wasn't good enough. So that's the feeling that I'm talking about. Like, how can a black man overcome that? Because that's one of the hardest things to really try to overcome, to feel like you're inadequate. You know what I'm saying? Because it counteracts what we're supposed to be as men, right? We're supposed to be confident. We're supposed to be, upright, erect, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We should have all those things under our belt to deal with whatever things we got to deal on a regular basis. So when corporate America tells you you're not good enough, what's the comeback for that? Because it's more than an attack on what you've done and what you accomplished. It's an attack on who you are as a man.
You just come back harder and do it your own business.
That sometimes it's a lot of self-reflection in the mirror. You know what I mean? Sometimes we all say we go 100%, but we know what our 100% is. Sometimes it's, hey, what was my highlights, and have I been moving in accordance to that? And sometimes it takes you to move around. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes for you to move under different leadership because you can be loyal to a fault. Sometimes it takes for you to reinvent yourself, and sometimes you can't reinvent yourself in the same room. Sometimes you need to go to the living room. Sometimes you need to go to another room, another setting, learn different game plans so you can actually reach those accolades that you're trying to reach. Because we know a lot of people that's been somewhere and they can be blacklisted, or it's kind of just pitted to a relationship. We know two great people. These two people are great, but they can't work effectively with each other. And then they find somebody else, and they might not have all the best attributes of the other person, but they work good with you as a team. So I believe, especially as a black man in America, it comes with the territory. It's not saying that it's right or wrong, but I would say just keep your head high, man. Set more goals for yourself. Definitely move around if you have to, if you're not feeling appreciated. And kind of like what Sean said, if you got an entrepreneurial mindset, then dibble and dabble in that, because a lot of times we get what we want when we don't even want it no more. Like sometimes we get positions after hey, my side business is bubbling. I'm 6 months to being halfway outside the door. Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes we spend so much. Imagine at our jobs, we spend 8 hours, 10 hours, 50 hours a week, 40 hours a week. 160 hours a month, 200 hours a month. And when it comes to your own business or your own talents that God gave you, you probably spend like 4 hours. And that's good. That's somebody that's actually actively trying to start something. You only spend 4 hours on building yourself. So I think a lot of it is having options. I think a lot of people know that if they got you, just like in a relationship, if they got you, then they can give you whatever they want to give you because they're your only option.
Imagine all that time spent on Shark Tank. Imagine all the people went in there and say, hey, no, we're not going to make a deal today. And then now they're a multi-billion-dollar company.
Rocketbook. I believe Rocketbook was turned down. Who else was turned down? I think was Uber turned down from Shark
Uber.
Tank.
That's what I just said. Uber.
Oh, I ain't hearing my bad. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not meant for that person to see your potential because you got something greater later that's coming. And that promotion of that thing can leave you stagnant. Everything is in God time.
Not now doesn't mean not ever.
Facts.
Not now. But now,
anything that's yours is gonna come to you.
and now I need you to drop.
All you gotta keep it. All you gotta make sure is that you striving to get what's yours.
And
nobody can keep that from you because we know.
Yeah, and I dropped them black.
We know people in positions that you like. What they got a certain position?
Now drop
yeah.
And no man can change that.
Getting comfortable with rejection is one of the best things I've ever done in my career. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because if you comfortable, I feel like if you comfortable, you never gonna move. It takes some uneasy or a frustration for you to actually become your better self or seek better options. You know what I mean? If you live a life of comfort or you in a company and everything's so comfortable for you, are you truly growing? Because growth comes with discomfort.
Y'all talking about businesses?
Oh, we have one more question in the comments.
Oh, we do. Brittany said, I'm taking it up for a second. How long does the average person stay angry at a significant other? Man.
Oh man. No matter what it's for.
Yeah, what is it for?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest question. I mean,
where does it rate on the Richter scale? Because I think that's even just as important as what is it for. Because to one person, cheating could be a 10, and to another person, cheating is like, yo, shoot.
Yeah, because like if you mad at him for a long time because he forgot to take the trash out, then it's like, come on.
Then you need to go see a therapist.
Yeah,
You need to go to therapy. Because you can't take the trash. I'm sick of that shit. I don't take the trash out.
So Rashawn, what were some ways that you? I mean, this is even with you in our company. Let's give us some ways that you've dealt with certain rejections or setbacks and how you overcame them.
Oh man, you know I'm always there's plenty of times people take an opportunity to have me fail in certain situations, but I mean, shoot, a setback is a major comeback. I mean, I just go back to the office. Crap, there's been plenty of times I've been let down, but the craziest thing in the world to you is to think of yourself and say, you know what, me walking across the stage is the end all to be all to my success the year. I had a successful year, and if I don't walk, it's a failure. In some certain cases, sometimes it's like, I ain't worried about it. I better shit, because if I don't, shit, they're not gonna get the same version of me that I was last year. Because it's just certain things. It's different than getting let down and just forgot about. There's a big difference in that. I mean, I think that for me personally, I just always go back to the drawing board and try to grind harder. And then once I get to the promised land, it's like shit. On to the next better things. I think it's something I learned from I think someone once told me, he's like, hey, you know, I know you always worrying about making more money, but you know, you'll never make enough money. You're as long as making more money is always the skill that you're on, you always set yourself up for a disappointment because you're never gonna make enough money. Once you get to 100,000, you're like, shit, I want to get 150. And once you get to 150, say shit, I want 200. But you're never gonna get enough. But in your mind, you need to set your goals to other things like people. If somebody that you mentor achieves something, that's good for you. It's like, hey, I did something, and it's limitless. That's limitless, but limit possibility on how many people you gonna get praised for, or how many people that you see. Just live vicariously through them, and stop setting your goals on something that it's endless.
I agree with that to a certain extent, but I also look at like quotes like that. To be honest with you, I look at those as they're gems, but gym slash cheat codes slash the way to get in the side door. Like it's kind of like you busting your ass at a branch. You doing the best thing. You doing the most. You know what I mean? The rest of the people might not be putting their best foot forward, and you're the reason that you're 90% of the reason why the day was a successful day or the whatever was successful. But at the end of the day, you say stuff like, "Yo, it takes a team." Yes, it's true, but you know what I mean? I think some things are just said just because it sounds good. Because at the end of the day, if I'm mentoring all these people and I'm doing all these things, and people that I've helped bread come from the bottom up, and if after I get to the fifth person and they surpass me or become my equal, and I'm not elevating, then it will put you in a mindset where it's like, yo, I'm elevating everybody but myself, or this that I'm pouring into people is not being poured into me. So, and the reason I really brought it up to you because you're a person that has seen, hey, I'm losing money year after year, so I need to take a step back. You've left the company, made more money, came back because you were making more money. To Charles' point, but the gratification of value wasn't as much because you was really on some entrepreneur, but you're subcontracting basically. So your position basically was mainly just a money grab.
Yeah.
Then you came back, reinvented yourself. You know what I mean? Even came back, climb, seen a plateau, and then you shift. You move. You made a shift. You got into another room to climb. So sometimes that's what I was saying. Like sometimes it's all about just going into a different lane.
Sometimes you got to talk and you got to speak. A lot of people to hear you. Like, yeah, what you're doing consistently was good. Sometimes you got to mix it up. Sometimes you got to change it up. Sometimes you got to make drastic changes to get them to understand, hey, yo, I ain't really do nothing different. I've been doing it, but I had to move in a different direction and for you to see me. And now you see me. So, but yesterday, what I did yesterday is different today because today's prices went up. So shit, now I got to do something else.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah. But yeah,
what would be some things or tactics that you would suggest, Charles?
Shoes. I mean, I hit on a lot of them that I'll probably, do or what have you. But I think it's just it's a matter of just kind of when that happens. I think it puts you in a place of when you get that rejection, it puts you in a place of like, man, I need to. Yeah, it makes you have to go back and self-reflect and evaluate and all that stuff like that. 'Cause I think it's because the area that I'm speaking of, I guess I'm speaking. Maybe I'll just share what the hell I'm talking about. but I guess when you go through rejection through corporate America, you start kind of looking at your like just what you've done, what you've been, because which I recently just went through that type of rejection. You start looking at the value of like, and you can look at areas of growth. You can say, oh man, you know what? I can grow. I can do this. I can do this. But this, and I've dealt with rejection before. I know Sparkle made that comment earlier saying like being comfortable with rejection. I'm very comfortable with rejection. The problem though is that this experience that I have is very different. Like it's very, very different. It's like none other, because how you get that feeling, you like, yo, and I can truly evaluate myself and see that I did everything I could possibly do, and that's why I was made the comment that I made earlier, to whereas you could say, I'm saying like, oh, I did everything I could possibly do, number one, but on the flip side of that, you're telling me that I'm not good enough. Like whatever bar you set for me, that's, I made that bar and surpassed it, what have you. And now it's like, yeah, you're still not good enough. So you start to kind of question you start questioning other things. Like, start questioning, like, if you're meant to be there, if you are, if they value you, and all that stuff like that. Like, you start kind of thinking, like, was it, and even you get to the far where you go to a dark place, you say, oh, was it racial? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was I a threat, in that area? And that's me being 100. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know that I'm speaking to people, and even people that's on this show right now, some of y'all know me, some of y'all work with me, some of y'all, y'all know the company I work for. Y'all know that in a lot of situations, I would be looked at as a person in a leadership role that, people on here may say, oh, shoot, these people are your subordinates. You shouldn't be talking to people, talking about this or how you feel or whatever in that situation. But it is what it is. Like, in this situation, because you reach your wits end. You know what I mean? You get to the point like this just feels very different. It feels very, very different from the rejection I received in the past. So that's what it is.
Personal. It feels super personal. We all feel sometimes
very personal.
Sometimes
it feels very personal.
Because it's like, oh, I'm good enough for this. But when it comes to this, not quite there yet. But all I hear is that I'm there. So it's like,
I think it goes to the whole thing of, I think it, again, I can only make a parallel on a relationship. I think it's the equivalent to be put in the friend zone. And you just need to chase, you need to either go after another cookie or, you know what I mean? Because what is the friend zone? When a person know you ain't going nowhere, they even telling you, you're the ideal person I would want to be with. Like, that's kind of like what they're saying to a person that they're not giving a promo. You're great. You're the best.
Yeah.
But when it comes time for a position, you're not getting it. You're getting friend zoned. You know what I mean? And I think it really boils down to just moving around. And I think sometimes we get to an age where we become comfortable with where we are, where it's like, yeah, you know what? We really have to exercise our options. And sometimes, I know I'm going all over the place. As a rapper, sometimes your best verses will be on another person's song. You know what I mean? Sometimes you will go harder because you got better energy. If you've been in the same place for a while, you know what I mean? You get to a point where I've done all of this. I'm not reinventing myself no more. You know what I mean? And I'm not going back to giving you 120% if it's not going to get me to where I'm trying to go. And it might just be, you know what I mean? Again, timing and got to move around.
That's big facts right there. Go where you value relationships, job, friendships, etc. Sometimes you got to leave because people think you won't.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. What I said to you, Bashir, when you said, yo, you went left. They wasn't expecting that. Yeah, because sometimes you got to mix it up. And I'll do it again. It's just
no facts.
It's just how things happen.
Because you got to keep people on their toes. That's how they go respect you. Because, hey, we can't deal with this person like that. But if they know that, yo, I can overlook you. I can keep overlooking you. And you will still be there. And this is not mainly just for the job. This is just life. You know what I mean?
That's why you got to do what you got to do, my brother. That's why you got to do what you got to do, my brother. They won't overlook you if you can't overlook you, if you're not there to be overlooked.
Yeah.
There you go.
But all in all, I think it's, it's all about having your options open and making people see your value.
Absolutely.
Not leaving your value for them to decide. And again, you do your best verses, you do your best interviews, you pitch your best foot forward. A lot of times when you put yourself in a new atmosphere, when you put yourself in a place where you feel like you got to prove yourself, because shoot, if it's your playground, you can prove that you can do all the flips, you can do all of this, you can do all that. You know what I mean? I ain't willing to do all of that over again to get to the next level.
Yeah.
So
everybody drop them black businesses now, man. Drop them black businesses.
Please drop them black businesses.
She said, I've been what you said. I left and went to a new building, new face, new perspective on who I am. Facts, big facts. Y'all drop them black businesses, man. We're about to get out of here, y'all. It's been a great show. It's a great way to bounce back, man. Consistency in the building. We had about top 25 people on the show. We set right there about 20, and then we ended with just 10. Stayed over double digits.
But we appreciate you.
We appreciate
I don't understand why he gave that, but
Yeah.
cool.
Come get a puppy, man. Christian Taylor, come get a puppy.
How much them puppies hitting for? You got any non-allergen dogs?
Nah, yeah, Christian, let me know how much puppy's going for, man. He got
just-
Frenchies, so if you know anything about Frenchies.
It just depends. Some of them go up to 8,000.
But yeah, I don't want those. I don't even want the ones with 10% of those.
Going to the wrong camp, my brother.
I need. You got any 2% of those?
You can go get some for $2. They're called hot dogs. You can go buy them at Walmart.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a great show, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming back and not giving up on us because we in the building, man. I saw Nino put like On a Cool Podcast was out of commission, man. So we do miss that, man. We're on y'all on Tuesday night. Hopefully y'all finally get that up and going again. I definitely enjoyed y'all. So
we might have room for you on our podcast a couple shows. You never know.
Yeah, come in as a guest host, man. We'd love to have you.
And in the famous words of the admin from House Party 2, maybe 3, don't let them sweat you, my brother.
Hey, Christian said the cheapest he got is $2,500.
Well, hit me when you're doing some 90% off.
You got any cats? Cats a little bit cheaper, ain't they?
Did he say he got non-allergen dogs?
No, he said you got to stay with the Benadryl with bullies, man.
Huh?
He said you got to stay with the Benadryl with bullies.
Oh yeah. That's a bill on top of a bill.
Hey, y'all, we see y'all. Hey, y'all know the money in the Cash App. I know y'all ain't seen this in a minute. The Cash App ain't changed. It's still the same. The Gentleman's Table, $, the Gentleman's Table.
Yeah, put that up there for the last 2-3 minutes. Let that sizzle in your spirit. But yeah, man.
Dropped it early.
It definitely gets greater later though.
I dropped it early. Then you pick it up though.
The Gentleman's Table, man, y'all donate to us, man. We there.
Oh yeah, again.
Shout out to Marco, $10 good show.
March 12th, Savage Fitness, man. I'm getting on my editing game, man. I'm getting this production. BBTV is definitely slower than I expected, but shoot, we still moving, man. And every day it's.
We just want to let y'all know we really appreciate y'all for tuning in today. It's been a great show, but it's time to go.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all. We out.
All right, holla at y'all, man.